a new chassis for Esteban this weekend. Can you just confirm, did Alpine find anything on the chassis, or did you think it was just worth making that change for him?
So obviously when we decided about the change, we didn't know whether we would find something. It was decided that the chassis would go back to the factory and be analyzed completely. We didn't find anything on the chassis, but by then we're committed. And also, you only find, it's not because we do a lot of tests that we have to find everything. So it was just, let's be completely prudent, eliminate any possible cause, make the chassis change because we can, but also because there was an opportunity. We're back at home, we're at base. It's easier to do it here than it is on a flyaway race.
Now, F1 Sprint, how have you been briefing the drivers to approach that? Is this a go hard because this is an opportunity to get up the order, or is it let's just play it safely?
It's a good question, because you could say, attacking really hard during sprint qualifying and risk something maybe isn't worth it, because the real race, the big points are on Sunday. Equally, the drivers push the cars really to the limit in qualifying, usually on a normal qualifying session, and they take a lot of risks because they risk obviously putting the car out of the track. So it's a balanced approach. Let's see where we qualify. Let's see where we are, if we're out of position or in position. Let's see also what's doable from a tyre point of view. We think most people are going to start with a medium. There might be a risk to take in starting with a soft.
Now the 2022 car, it was obviously launched yesterday. How's that process going down at Alpine, and also how instrumental is Fernando in energizing the engineers? He got them in on New Year's Day, or he was threatening to. How's that process going?
Look, it's it was a marketing operation yesterday for Formula One. The reality is, for us, 2022 is a reality for several years already. If you remember, it was supposed to be this year. It was supposed to be 2021, and then it all got delayed because of COVID. We are 100% on next year's car back at the factory. Obviously, here we are racing. We're supporting the racing, but in terms of development, we're 100% on 2022. Fernando, the main reason for his return is next year, really. It's not that he doesn't push as hard as possible this year, but he sees this year very, very much as a year to not only come back to his maximum level, but also work with the team, set up his crew and his habits, and also push the team and motivate the team for next year.